Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to round 4 of the Pummu Indycar series. We are here at Gateway. I'm unsure of the full name of this track, I'll be completely honest. Gonna be definitely an entertaining race today. Joining me in the commentary bots, for the first time, like, ever, is War Sniper 121. I am just gonna call him War from now on, because I don't know what he wants to be called. Say hello, little friend.
Hello there.
Okay, cool, awesome, sold it.
I go Warrior, it's just fine.
Anyways, definitely gonna be an interesting race. I don't have time to do the grid rundown because we are already starting here in Gateway. But definitely gonna be interesting. Finezy and Yeety starting at the front of the pack. Yeety, our championship leaders so far this season. Finezy somewhere down the middle in the midfield, definitely a strong performance here as, oh, there's been an incident and 2 cars are in the pit lane, but we are going to be going green in Gateway. Finezy gets a good start. Yeety not so much, will go on board with Finezy, our current leader now, as Pepper tries to go down the inside. A bunch of cars all popping around. 115 laps here at Gateway. We're going to close chat in case anyone gets any funny ideas. And they're they are 3 wide for second place as Finezy gets a really good start to his race. He's going to be running away with the lead, but the draft is powerful around here. Oh boy, and Pepper is starting to catch up to Meeaton. Not the start he would have wanted, and there might have been contact towards the back. Oh, is that Messi on his roof? And it is Messi has been in an incident. We are already under yellow here in Gateway, and that is probably the fastest yellow we have had all season, as Finezy will lead the restart. So already drama. I am actually wondering, I'm wondering more, did you actually catch the incident that happened towards the back at the start of the race that caused those 2 cars to be in the pit lane? Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a show.
Did you catch what happened there, or did you just see what I saw?
I'm pretty sure I just saw what you saw there.
Oh, okay.
Someone may have been punted there, who knows?
May have been a little bit of an incident there.
That person either way. Very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate as well. I didn't exactly catch what happened to Messi as well. I guess just side-by-side racing didn't go well there. Did you catch what happened?
I did not.
Okay. Well, apparently the pits were open this time by, and only Neymar is going to be in the pits, apparently, which is odd. That is not the pit entry, as our race controller has said. Definitely not the pit lane entrance. You're supposed to take that infield line. Not line, the infield, like, part of the track. And there goes race control confirming what I just said. For once following his own rules. Okay, I'm sorry, I did not mean that. No. Please don't fire me, please. I did not mean that.
I may become the main commentator, and folks, that would not be the best idea.
So we are going green this time by. So Finezy will control the restart zone. That little blue wall there, sponsored by M&M's, I think. It usually is in this league, apparently. And if another incident happens towards the middle of the pack, try to pay attention to it for me, yeah?
Yeah, will do.
Alrighty, so we're getting ready to go green again here in Gateway. And we are green. I don't think Finezy had the best of restarts. Oh, useless into the outside wall there, or some sort of self-inflicted wound.
Oh! Okay. Oh, Meeaton is... He spun.
Oh, Meeaton...
On attack.
I saw that in the background. Meeaton, I guess some sort of contact there causes him to spin. That's really gonna hurt his race, and they're battling hard in this midfield pack. Meanwhile, at the front of it, Finezy did get a good restart, as well as Pepper and Yeety. Useless was up the order, but again, that contact into the outside wall caused him to fall back down into this pack. Oh, and Finezy into the outside wall. That's going to allow Pepper to overtake him, and Yeety's going to go around the outside into turns 3 and 4. This corner is almost flat out, so Finezy might be able to hold on to it, but Yeety looking for a switchback move. I believe they're still side by side across the line, and Pepper just looking in his mirrors, watching these two battling, and now Finezy tries to do a switchback move, but it's not gonna work, and Yeety will be up into P2, and Finezy just some sort of contact into the wall causes him to lose the lead. But a lot of laps here at Gateway.
A little bit of contact between, what is that?
Yeah, just go
yeah,
by...
I'm still getting used to the names, folks, sorry.
Yeah, just go by display names if you're able to.
Yeah, will do.
That Kyle person, you can call them useless, just by the way.
Yeah, right.
Oh, race control directing some sort of... Oh, Art gets a warning. Oh boy, we'll have to pay attention to that. As Finezy is starting to fall behind from Yeety and Pepper. And we'll go on board with this current battle for the lead then, as Finezy, I think, had the pace at the beginning, but I guess his tire wear maybe, I'm not sure, has caused him to start falling down the order. I need to make sure that my phone doesn't scream at me during this recording. Oh, and Yeety and Pepper side by side into turns 1 and 2. Teammates here battling for the lead. We've seen this happen all throughout the season, and so far we're about to see it again as Yeety into the wall a little bit. That's going to allow Finezy to catch right back up. The clean air and not having to battle someone really does affect your pace around here, it seems. So this really, I mean, you really do just want to be in the lead or just by yourself like Onoz behind him. And now Finezy and Yeety side by side. Yeety takes a very awkward line into turns 1 and 2, and that's going to allow Finezy into P2. Oh boy. And as I predicted during practice, the pack is starting to spread out by quite a lot. Oh, and Finezy seems to be going down the inside of Pepper. Very opportunistic. I can't speak, guys. Finezy down the inside of Pepper into turn 1 and 2, and I think Finezy is gonna have it. Oh, but Yeety looks to try to pull off some sort of double overtake. He's side by side with Pepper. He's side by side with Finezy. By the time they reach turns 3 and 4, he's in the lead. A really good double overtake there by Yeety. Oh, and now Pepper and Finezy falling a little bit behind, but the draft is going to help them catch back up. And Pepper down the inside of Yeety, so this is just going to be constant battling for the lead.
Constant contact between Meeaton and Lilman.
Oh boy.
And into the corner. Very fun.
Yeah, making contact is not exactly the friendliest thing to do around this track. Wrong types of contact can send you into the wall. Oh, just like that, Yeety goes into the outside wall, I think, trying to oh, Finezy sends it into turn 1. Absolutely sends it, forces his way past Pepper, and now he's going to be down the inside of Yeety, and they're going to be almost 3 wide for the lead into turns 3. They are 3 wide for the lead. Oh! Yeety forces Finezy into the grass a little bit, just trying to get a better line. And Finezy seems to be the one that comes out better out of all of that. Finezy now down the inside of Yeety for the lead. As race control tells the drivers to keep it above the grass. I'm sure race control...
I got picked up back earlier. Up on... Had to come toward the first turn.
Oh boy. I did not exactly catch what you said there, but I'm sure viewers at home will be able to. Finezy now in the lead, Pepper and Yeety side by side, constant battling between these three for the lead, and I believe it's probably going to stay like this until the end of the race. Really, I'm not entirely sure how the tire wear is around this track. I've never actually been able to race here, and they almost go 3 wide again for the lead. Oh my goodness. I'm not entirely sure how the tire wear works around this track, but I do know that
I just punted someone. Oh, the other one.
Oh, what happened?
Rag went off track and came back on and punted into someone. That is...
Oh boy.
I believe that might be... That'll probably be a warning, if not a penalty.
Oh yeah. Hopefully race control catched it. I do know that sometimes he needs to pay attention to the wrong... He's paying attention to the wrong areas at the wrong time, so who knows. So this battle for the lead continues. Yeety on the high line is going to get overtook by Finezy and Pepper. Man, how am I already out of water? This is unfortunate.
I was correcting an earlier statement. I believe that was narrow. Again, still trying to get...
Oh, no. Oh, you mean at the back of the pack? Oh, you can call narrow Neymar. Or not Neymar, if you have... Yeah.
We will work on it for the next session.
Yeah. If my friend here in the commentary box gets the name wrong, please excuse him. It's his first time probably ever doing anything like this. As well as this battle for the lead, there is also a battle for P4 going on between Onoz, Useless, and I believe that's Messi's 24/7 car back there. Very close battling between both of these packs. And I figured that the pack was gonna get spread out during the race, and it definitely has, but the groups that have been able to stay together, it is constant drama.
Meeaton has certainly started to make a decent recovery drive after his incident earlier.
Oh, that's good to hear. A lot of these drivers are definitely talented, as I believe Yeety is probably about to have a go down the inside of Pepper into turns 3 and 4, and no, he will not. He isn't close enough to make that type of move. However, Finezy seems to be close enough to make a move on him, and he'll go up into P2 and they'll go side by side. So, a lot of back and forth battling here for the lead, as I believe some contact between Finezy and Yeety there. A lot of back and forth battling. And we're probably going to see this type of racing all race, really. These three have been the quickest at this track so far this entire way. It's definitely surprising to see Finezy up here, as race control sends a completely... Someone's getting a warning, though we are unsure who. Okay, Daniel. So Daniel now gets a warning. Daniel gets a warning, I assume, for wall riding as well. That seems to be a big focus around here for race control. Something I am noticing is that Pepper is starting... He's not starting to, like, draw away from Yeety and Finezy by any means. But it has been a couple of laps since he's really faced any pressure from the two of them. So it's gonna be a wonder of if Pepper is able to keep away from pressure, will he be able to run away from these two into the lead? So far, I believe the answer might be no, as he starts going a little bit defensive on Yeety, believing Yeety might make a move on him, and Yeety is right on his gearbox as Yeety goes into the grass a little bit there into turns 1 and 2. He hits the brake to try and negotiate himself out of a penalty before race control can even think about it. which will allow Finezy to overtake him. And now Yeety down the inside of the both of them. Finezy took an awkward line, forced Pepper into the wall a little bit, and that will allow Yeety to make yet another double overtake. Oh my word. So lap 25 of 115, and you know, I am starting to notice that Useless, Onoz, and Messi, their little pack for P4, starting to catch up a little bit with the lead pack here, and it's gonna be very interesting to see if they're actually able to catch up, because I imagine they're battling just as hard as this lead pack is. But I'm sure if they were to try and work together, they could have probably caught up by now. But obviously, when it comes to this series, every point matters. So I don't think working together is on top of their agenda unless they're all teammates. So Yeety now leads, followed by Pepper and Finezy. Well, that might change here in a moment. Pepper goes down the inside of Yeety. And Yeety just able to get a better exit out the corner to avoid the overtake. Sorry, I had a text message I needed to read. Sorry about that silence. And of course, commentators curse as soon as I mention that little fourth place pack catching up. They begin to lose time on the leaders. So, my friend in the commentary box, as we watch Yeety and Pepper go side by side for what feels like the 5 millionth time this race for the lead, how has the action in the midfield been? I know there's a couple of very close packs battling for P4 and maybe even P7 as well.
Yeah, it's been close racing for a while. As of right now, it seems to have toned down a little bit. Everyone's kind of gapping away from each other.
Alrighty. If I can make a special request to you, I would definitely like some second. I would love a second pair of eyes on this Onoz, Messi, and Useless pack battling for P4. They have been very close together, battling almost as hard as the leaders have been. I mean, it would definitely be nice to know if an incident happens between them. Well, actually, now that I mention it, Onoz seems to be starting to run away from that pack, so definitely would be nice to have some eyes on that action going on. And as Yeety comes out of turn 4, just in front of him is Lilman. So Lilman, not the best season so far. He has qualified for, I believe, a majority of the races so far, but he has always been down the order, and now he's within view of the leaders. And it's only gonna be a wonder of if Lilman will make it easy or hard to overtake. And DSA decides to ask me 31 laps in if I am recording. Good job. Cool, awesome. Oh, where has Messi gone? What happened to Messi?
That is actually a good question. Where did they?
You know, DSA is very curious about where me and you have gone.
He has dropped back, it seems, quite a bit.
Oh, yes, he has. Something had to happen there.
Yeah.
We go on board with Messi. He's into the wall as I go on board with him. I think tire wear is starting to beat up on him. I think DSA is just asking a bunch of questions out of curiosity of what I'm doing. Because I'm gonna be honest, I really did not tell him anything about what me and he would be doing. So has that tire wear started to kick in? I wonder. These tire, I really don't know how tire wear works around here, but I mean, as I go on board with Pepper, now Finezy is starting to lose a lot of ground between these two teammates as well. So is the tire wear starting to kick in?
That is certainly a concern. Hopefully,
I mean, if the tire wear is starting to kick in, we might. If the tire wear is starting to kick in, we might see some people diving into the pit lane soon enough. I completely forgot. I didn't have any time to mention it. I do like going over what liveries people are running before the race. I didn't have any time to this time, but I can reassure you that everyone is in their usual livery, except for Pepper. Pepper switched out of the red Ferrari-like livery and went to sort of what I believe to be a special livery from them, the yellow and black livery, as Yeety begins to start trying to lap Lilman. And I don't think Lilman is making it exactly easy as he goes down, as he goes a little bit defensive on Yeety there. But DSA finally gets, race control finally gets involved, tells him that there's blue flags, and Pepper and Yeety will get past him. At least that is the assumption. However, he is down the inside of Pepper, and I believe they made a slight bit of contact there. A little bit of contact there, but it did not affect Pepper that much. But yeah, back to talking about liveries. I do like talking about what liveries people are using, because if you look in the bottom left, that little asset ID as I... Oh, we're under caution.
We have a caution.
Oh, and there's why sub-focus is upside down on the straight, on the back stretch.
And while Kyle and Onoz are going contact wheel to wheel, Onoz off track.
Oh boy. I will say that Onoz has asked that we pronounce his name Onoz.
Onoz,
which
got it.
Might be a little bit difficult, but oh well.
I can certainly do that. Certainly with talent like this, by all means.
So pits are closed this time by, as usually is the case with cautions as they come out. So Yeety leads, followed by Pepper and Finezy. Lilman is a lap down. Useless in P4, Onoz in P5, a mess in P6 is what I'm looking at. As they all... it's always the lap of pacing. It's always the lap when everyone's trying to line up that the problems occur. And then after that, it just calms down a bit. So this time by, pits should be open as Lilman and Sub-Focus go past the leaders to unlap themselves, as race control has asked. It is definitely going to be a bit of an argument there on whether or not Sub-Focus should be in front of Lilman. So pits open this time by, to my knowledge. Yes, they are. So are we going to see... Who are we going to see coming to the pits? Who are we not? Here we go. Here we go, and it seems... There's gonna be more people in the pits than there are gonna be. Everyone pits. Everyone is
pitting.
Everyone is pitting. So this has turned into a race, into a battle out of the pits, and this is about to be very chaotic.
Onoz and Useless going side by side in the pit lane. Oh, a little bit of contact there.
Yeah. And now, Messi's sharing a pit stall with Pepper. Oh, and Finezy gets to jump on everyone. Finezy's gonna lead. Followed by Onoz, Messi, Yeety, Useless, and Pepper. Oh my, Finezy with a really good pit stop there. What in the world? So we are not green this time by. And Finezy will be leading, followed by Onoz and Messi. Talk about, they're going from like P4 and 5 to to being on the podium now, and we're actually about to go green this time by. Race control changed its mind. We're going green this time by, and this will be the third time Finezy controls the pack. Messi and Onoz seem to got a lot better of an exit, a lot of contact from Finezy. Messi's going to be into the lead. A lot of drivers into the grass there. Chaos at the restart, but I believe it's going to be Messi in the lead, followed by Finezy and Onoz. Yeety trying to... Yeety in P4. They're almost 3 wide for P5. I believe they might actually be. Onoz into the grass a little bit there. And, I mean, that restart really grouped everyone back together. This race is not over yet. Messi into the outside wall. He doesn't make a lot of contact with it though, so he doesn't lose that much speed. Finezy now in P4. Yeety and Onoz trying to go down the inside of Messi for the lead. 3 wide for the lead, almost. The lag made me think they were 3 wide, but apparently they are not. And Onoz,
yeah, the rest of you got done. I got Yeety out of the server.
Oh really? Oh no.
It's just too intense.
Oh boy, that will be a little bit of an issue then. So Useless gets his second warning. You get 3 warnings before you start getting penalized. Either that or you do get penalized. Oh, Messi and Pepper contact there a little bit as someone decided to do a little bit of tomfoolery with the timing board. Someone made the rate. Do you need your mod back, by the way?
No, I have it.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't know if it was just temporary mod or not.
Yeah, that's right.
So lap 6, it is absolute chaos as Onoz and Messi go side by side for the lead, but Messi just gets a lot worse of an exit. Oh my god. And cars are bouncing around everywhere on our screens here. A little bit hard to keep track of what's going on. Yeety into the outside wall. I believe they might be 3 wide for second place here. No, they are not. Yeety just gets a better exit, avoids it. Pepper uses Meeaton as a brake, which sends Messi into the wall a little bit. We'll go on board with Onoz now, who has Yeety right on his tail for the lead. Onoz with a very tight line, but he gets into the grass that's going to send him up the track, and that's going to allow Yeety to go side by side with him. Yeety and Onoz side by side. Pepper joining this battle for the lead as well. Pepper managed to escape that large pack behind them. It's going to be a wonder if Finezy can do the same or if anyone else can. And now the fight for the lead is on, except this time instead of Finezy involved, it's going to be Onoz. Why is DSA at... Oh! Contact between Onoz sends him into the wall. He almost flipped upside down. Neymar takes the escape road on the inside to avoid it. And to avoid the contact. Oh, and they're 3 wide for the lead between Pepper and Finezy and Onoz. And Yeety, I guess the contact between Onoz that sent him into the wall was between himself and Yeety, because Yeety is in the middle of that large pack for P4. And Cobra gets the first warning that isn't about taking the grass. Apparently a reckless move there. Oh, and Onoz takes to the grass as Pepper forces him down there. Onoz forces his way down the inside despite that, and he will take the lead. Race control reminding Useless and Messi to be a little more careful. They're on their final strike. And if something happens in that midfield pack, I think I'm gonna need you to tell me, because I don't think I can pay attention to it for long. Pepper down the inside of Onoz. Now Finezy just trying to stay a part of this battle as Daniel starts to catch up, as well as Cobra just behind him. Oh, and Onoz, some sort of contact, I think, sends him into the outside wall. Oh, there's contact between himself and Pepper. That's going to slow all of them down. And that's going to allow Daniel to become a part of this battle. And that's going to put Cobra right behind them as well. Yeety riding on the back of Cobra, making a nice recovery drive after that bit of contact. And Finezy once again will lead at Gateway.
Oh, contact between Rick and Useless, sending Messi off of the track and back on.
And there was a little bit of a very obvious corner cut from Cobra. However, he loses a lot of ground because of it. I guess some sort of contact might have sent him into the infield. So Onoz will lead, followed by Finezy. They're almost 4 wide behind this lead pack. They might be 3 wide going into turn 1. Onoz into the outside wall. Neymar now battling for the lead, whereas Neymar came from. Oh my word. And now Yeety looking on the inside of Onoz, finds the right on the tail. And Onoz down the inside of Neymar. Neymar, race winner back last season in Atlanta. God, let me forget that race ever happened. Neymar now a part of this battle for the lead here in Gateway. Do not let me get started about how bad Atlanta was. Oh my goodness. If you viewers at home would like to see what I'm talking about, please by all means go through the channels. You will find it and you will see the highlight video for it. And now I think they're going 3 wide for the lead.
I'd say maybe a button on your remote to do so. Sorry, go on.
The race control saying that they might have to shorten the race due to DSA having a real life. So Onoz will lead, followed by Yeety, Pepper, and Finezy. Neymar just hanging around in P5, or excuse me. No, yeah, that would be P5. Sorry, I was about to correct myself, and I'm already correct. And I mean, look at that, the top 10 is covered by like an entire 3 seconds. Now Daniel... Sorry. Sorry.
No, go on, please.
Now Daniel was a part of this lead pack as well. He was able to escape the second pack. Oh, Pepper into the pit wall there for a moment, made very awkward contact that's going to send him further down into the midfield pack. Neymar just trying to escape as well. Onoz, Yeety, and Finezy now battling for the lead. Neymar a little ways behind him, but still out of that midfield pack. So we have lost Pepper and Daniel from the lead pack, even though Daniel was there for about an entire lap. How's the action back there going?
It's been a lot of close racing. It's Wolf has recently overtaken Messi. But seemed like they might have used off-track limits to do so, but there's no comment by race control at this time, so always there was a fair update.
Yeah, I guess so. So for the battle of the lead in his lead pack, again we have Yeety and Finezy battling for P2. Onoz starting to somewhat run away with the lead. It's very hard to run away with the lead, it seems. This clean air around this track not exactly helping him that much. And now I think Yeety might be taking a look down the inside into turns. Oh, what happened there? Yeety. Oh my. Excuse me. Yeety looked down the inside of Onoz, went to go back into the outside line, onto the racing line, made contact into the wall. Pretty aggressive contact as well. That's going to put Finezy ahead of him. And that's going to put Neymar right on his tail. And that's going to put Onoz in a little bit of a comfortable lead. However, that comfortable lead just disappears down the straights. And now I think Finezy and Yeety are right on his tail. They're side by side for P2. Yeety decides to give them a little bit more room. And Onoz will still lead, but Yeety looking for maybe a tighter line to get past Onoz. It's not gonna work. And we'll go on board with Neymar. I was about to say, it seems that we're gonna have 90 laps, but race control saying that it is not done messing with the timing board, so still 115 laps around here. We'll go on board with Neymar, who is just behind this battle for the lead. Speaking of, Onoz and Yeety side by side into turns 1 and 2. We'll see how this goes. Neymar has Finezy right on his, or her tail, sorry. Onoz still in the lead. Yeety just can't seem to find a way past him. And once again, the grid begins to excuse me, God. Once again, the grid begins to spread out by quite a lot. Now Onoz and Yeety make contact. They both go up the track, and now Neymar's going to be down the inside of both of them, looking to maybe take the lead for the first time this season. Going through turn 3 and 4, it's going to be Yeety in the lead. Yeety gets a much better exit, and it's going to be Neymar in P2, and Onoz falls down to P4. As I think I might have seen some contact between Pepper and Useless towards the back there. I'm not entirely sure.
I believe there was.
Oh boy. So a lot of aggressive racing there in the midfield pack as Neymar sends it down the inside of Yeety into the grass a little bit. They're going to go side by side down the front stretch. But I believe Yeety will have a better exit. But Neymar is still going to be side by side, so she's still going to be able to send it. And Neymar, for the first time this season, will be in the lead for however long it lasts. Oh, and it's not going to last for long as Neymar begins to fall back. And Finezy and Yeety will be battling for the lead now. As we see a little noob there. Oh, Neymar into the infield a little bit. That is not the racing line. And I'm sure the stewards will not like that one. However, Neymar did lose out entirely because of that move into the infield, and now Neymar is no longer a part of this lead pack. So we are on lap 69.
Very nice.
Of 115. Very nice. That gateway. I was trying to keep a straight face saying all of that, and unfortunately, I'm just unable to.
If anyone can say that straight face, I commend them.
And now to protect this YouTube channel, we are now on lap 70. So don't worry, I did not mention lap 69 for any reason. Yeety into the outside wall. That's gonna put Finezy side by side with him. I thought Finezy was about to be able to overtake him, but it's not gonna happen. Oh, and Yeety tried to do a little bit of a switchback move, but Onoz, because of its awkward line, interferes, and it actually might put Onoz into the lead. It might have just been they're 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. Now, and Yeety's gonna be able to succeed out of all of it.
We have Meeaton going in the inside, trying to obtain 7th. Almost went off track, battling with Wolf for a moment. but has dropped back, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is a large pack that Meeaton is a part of back there. Oh, and Yeety, I think, you know what, I genuinely do believe that Yeety is starting to get hit by a lot of tire wear now. Just not taking a lot of lines that you need a lot of grip for and just not being able to take the lines correctly. Onoz will be in the lead, followed by Finezy. And Yeety will be in P3. Finezy looking down the inside of Onoz. Might be able to make this move stick if he's able to get a better exit. Race control saying that they may not have to lower the distance of the race, but it's definitely going to be a little bit close for comfort with him, I believe. Talking about a little bit close for comfort, Yeety is now right behind Finezy. And Onoz, I don't know what happened to Onoz, some sort of contact while I was speaking about the laps has put him almost a second behind these two. And if I was Onoz, I would begin hoping that the draft is powerful enough that you begin to get brought back into this lead pack. If not, then Onoz is gonna be having a little bit of a problem behind him very shortly. However, considering the 2/10 he's gained in a lap, I believe he'll be perfectly fine. Now Onoz is right back on the tail of Yeety, so the draft is very powerful around here, it seems. And I believe Yeety down the inside of Finezy looking for the lead. He will not get it actually, Finezy just barely staying ahead of him. And Yeety finally does get into the lead as race control sends a message to Big, but once again it fails to send, and there it goes. Big now on his second warning. A lot of warnings
Good
this
dude and
race.
driver making contact, allowing Messi to move up some positions, I believe, to 8th.
I guess we'll see in the left there, and
Yep.
you're right. Race control reminding drivers what happens if you get a drive-through penalty, which I believe is what will happen if you get 3 warnings. Race control so mentioning that now useless Messi and Big are the 3 drivers with 2 warnings this race. A lot of warnings this race. We don't see a lot of warnings in this series, so a lot of warnings this race, I guess. A lot of things happening that our race controller would definitely not like to see anymore.
And you give a driver an inch to take a mile. Messi has moved up to 7th for the time being, though battling with Dirge.
Of course, the one thing my co-commentator here catches on to is Dirge. Of course. I've raised him well. Anyways, Yeety and Finezy side by side still. I mean, that is a very large pack, and I might actually go on board with one of them. And I think I am. So we will go on board with...
What goes on ahead? Along with
We'll go on board with...
and...
Sorry. I really should have let you stop talking. Sorry. We'll go on board with Cobra, who is a part of this large pack, which seems to just contain really everyone under 7th, excluding Lilman, who has not had the strongest race weekend so far. Very large pack behind him, however, this pack is also starting to spread out by quite a lot. Cobra into the wall a little bit. Cobra is one of the drivers who is, I believe, on 2 warnings and now has Daniel down his inside, absolutely sending it. And Daniel's going to be able to... Oh, a bit of contact between Cobra and Dirge there. Don't know what happened there. I guess Cobra just accidentally... I don't even know how that contact happened. I'm going to be honest. I'm really not sure about that. I'm sure Dirge is not a big fan of Cobra swerving like that, as Dirge sends it down the inside of Cobra. And I believe he's going to be able to get the move done quite easily. And I believe Cobra is going to start falling down the order because of tire wear, just from what I have been able to witness so far. But speaking of going down the order, I mean, as I say that, I mean, we see Dirge just get re-overtook by Cobra, and now they're side by side. Down the back stretch. Yeety in the lead at the front with Onoz. Oh, contact between Dirge and Daniel. That's gonna put Cobra directly ahead of them by a little bit of a decent gap there as well. And while I've taken away my co-commentator's job of watching the midfield, if you wouldn't mind paying attention to the front, just in case they get a little aggressive. Yeety's still in... Oh no, Yeety's no longer in the lead. Finezy overtook him, so there you go. I can't wait for me to upload this video and find out that you don't have any audio. I would actually be so mad. Dirge and Cobra go side by side through turns 2. So Dirge actually forced him into the wall a little bit, and now Cobra's gonna force him into the grass. Race control once again.
We got a blue flag possibly for Lilman, as the leaders are coming up on him, and he is moving to the side.
Good for him. I hate to say it, and I don't mean any offense. I do not mean any sort of offense towards Little Man when I say this, but by now he has to have gotten used to being lapped. Dirge, I might have seen Dirge pull a little bit of a cheeky wall ride, as we see Cobra down into the grass to try and re-overtake Big, who just recently re-overtook him. So, I mean, Cobra definitely facing some sort of tire wear. Now Cobra goes through the grass almost entirely through turns 1. So Cobra's starting to lose a lot of grip, it seems. Starting to get desperate, starting to take the grass a lot more. He now has Messi directly behind him. And he's going to go side by side with Big, as just ahead Daniel trying to run away from Dirge. And ahead of them, Little Man gets lapped by the rest of... Well, not even the rest of, just the pack for P4. Finezy and Yeety battling for the lead, though from what I can see, it seems that Onoz is actually starting to fall away from them.
Yeah, he is. He's certainly falling back a decent chunk at this point.
Oh, and Big.
Hopefully he can make a decent recovery drive back up to the second. That's the second position.
I am witnessing a lot of...
picking first. Although Finezy might be able to grab it. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I am witnessing a lot of questionable driving. I will just say that. I'm not sure if Race Control is paying attention to this, but I mean, I do have Race Control's number.
Onoz has made a decent recovery. He is now in second. Has overtaken Finezy in the last turn. Or the last one.
Oh, wow. So the draft really helping Onoz catch right back up. And I think I am actually going to PM DSA and tell him to pay attention to the path. Please, nothing major happen while I'm typing this. Oh, Meeaton down the inside of Cobra.
Onoz has went back to third. Finezy making a very clean overtake.
We'll send that message to race control, and we will return our view to the front of the pack. Yeety's still in the lead with Finezy behind him. Onoz just looking to try, maybe make a move on Finezy, if not for the lead. Less than 15 laps to go here at Gateway. Crazy to think that we have been here for 93 laps. I mean, the action has started to slow down quite a bit. A late caution would probably cue a very wide variety of responses of pitting or not pitting. And if I was these three leaders, I would be really hoping that a caution didn't happen. I will be completely honest.
Yeah, certainly not. That would be probably detrimental to the race at this point. Especially how hard they've been racing. Those tires, they probably aren't looking that great.
Yeah. Race control telling Messi that he is on his final warning. And what do you know? What do you know? I tell race control to pay attention to Messi's pack, and then he gets the final warning. So, I mean, there you go. Now Onoz is side by side with Finezy and Yeety into the lead, but Onoz down the inside of Yeety just for a moment. Thought about going down the inside, but didn't have enough of a run. But now Yeety goes pretty wide. Nope, never mind. My game caught up a little bit. Sorry. Got a little overexcited. Jumped the gun on what I was saying. Wait a minute. Why did DSA say there was 15 laps ago? I've just realized that now I look stupid. Great. Thanks, DSA. Less than 20 laps to go, I guess now. Still a very close battle. I mean, these guys are covered in less than a second. And I opened chat for a moment, and there's a all caps message directed towards another car, and I closed chat, and that is how I avoid problems. Finezy and Yeety side by side through turns 3 and 4. Onoz just behind him, able to capitalize on these two battling. Maybe. I really don't know why the game
went into the wall. Quite unfortunate day for him.
I really don't know why the timing board on the left said. Oh, and Art gets a warning, so I guess that little bit of punting you might have witnessed there got noticed by race control. I can't wait for one day just saying like the word punt and YouTube just mistaking it for a different word, if you know what I mean. I feel like that's gonna happen one
quite
day.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, quite unfortunate. Finezy and Yeety still side by side down the backstretch as we get ready to go on to lap 100 here at Gateway. How many we've only had like 2 cautions, right? Yeah, 2 cautions.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the first one. I don't remember who caused the first one. I know that Dirge caused the second one. I'm not even sure what happened to Dirge and how he ended up. Oh, Yeety and Finezy contact into the wall. Yeety gets a little bit of a pit maneuver almost into the outside wall. That's gonna make Finezy slow, and that's gonna give Onoz the opportunity to go down the inside of Yeety. As I was saying, I have no idea what happened to Dirge, but I mean, he's making a decent enough of a recovery drive as well from that incident, somewhere in the top 10 at the least. And now they're almost 3 wide for the lead. Almost 3 wide. Yeety not quite down the inside of these two. And Onoz now into the lead, but Finezy is right behind him, and just right behind them is Yeety. All three of these guys, I mean, Finezy and Yeety have been battling for the lead the entire race. Onoz was able to capitalize on that second caution. And now they go 3 wide into turns 1. Finezy hits his brakes to try to do a switchback. Not exactly the position to do a switchback. Definitely not how you do it. So Finezy falls into P3. And Onoz sends it down the inside of Yeety. Into the grass and into the side of Yeety and into the lead of this race so far. Now through turns 1, Onoz will still lead. He goes into the outside wall. But that's not gonna allow Yeety to make up any ground, really. Finezy is actually starting to fall behind this battle for the lead. And just behind this battle for the lead, there's a pretty large pack. Well, I say pretty large. There is a 3-person pack between Pepper, Neymar, and Useless. And down the inside, once again, goes Onoz with Yeety in the lead now. And these two are getting very aggressive with their moves.
Ooh, Neymar sends it into a wall. Comes out now behind Pepper, but still ahead of Useless.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be sending it into the wall. I don't think.
I don't think so. I don't think that helps your race.
Yeah, probably not. Speaking of sending it into the wall, Onoz goes a little bit wide through turns 1 and 2. Goes into the wall. Yeety now. Yeety gets a pretty decent lead now. But I believe that lead's about to just vanish down this front stretch, and I might be correct. We are now 106 laps out of 115, and that lead that Yeety had for a moment is already gone. And Onoz sending it down the inside of Pepper. He clipped, or Pepper, where am I getting that from? Of Yeety. And he gets into the lead. But Yeety might have been able to get a better exit. He did. Yeety will still hold on to the lead as they go through 1 and 2. Onoz still on the inside. Just trying to be respectful towards each other, but they're starting to get very aggressive. They're still side by side turns 3 and 4. You can tell it's starting to get close to the end of the race because I'm starting to misspeak about everything.
Pepper is making contact with Useless, sending him off track. Maybe race control will not like that. Dropping Useless behind Neymar. And keeping Pepper at 4th.
For whatever reason, like halfway through that sentence, you got a lot louder, and I don't know why that was.
I'm just getting more excited for the racing, man.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeety and Onoz still side by side. Finezy, I don't think has the pace to catch back up with the leaders, but a podium finish. Definitely not complaining about that finish. I doubt. I mean, Yeety and Onoz still side by side. We're gonna ignore the fact that I just gave up on that sentence.
It was just catching up with the previously 3-car pack of Useless, Neymar, and Pepper. He's now gonna take 6th, it seems like. Could maybe drop back. No, he is holding on to 6th. Alright. Dropping Useless to now 7th.
Make sure I have that ready. So we're going in. We're about to have 5 laps to go here. 5 laps to go here at Gateway Race Control. Race Control saying that penalties will be awarded after this race. So apparently someone's getting penalized.
Useless, Neymar, and Pepper did all well right for a moment. In a battle for 6th. Or sorry, 4th. My bad.
Speaking of Pepper, Pepper had a pretty decent start of the race. Just, I don't know what happened. I believe there was contact, and Pepper now will probably just have to set P4 as Yeety goes down the inside of Onoz, and Finezy has began to catch up to this pack, and that is a little bit of wall riding from him as well. But I don't think he gained much from it. And we are rapidly approaching the end of this race. And this...
Pepper taking inside line. Trying to keep fourth.
Oh boy. 113 out of 115 laps, and Onoz is very wide. And I mean, that might get dinged as wall riding from Onoz there. And now they're 3 wide for the lead. And Onoz doesn't have to pace to stay side by side, so Finezy looking to maybe overtake Yeety. They're all up into the outside wall. The grip is starting to deteriorate for all of them, and it's a 3-way battle for the lead. 2 laps to go here in Gateway, and I mean, they need to be very careful. Pepper and Neymar are starting to rapidly catch up to this pack. Where has this pace come from? Oh my word! So Onoz and Finezy will be Onoz and Finezy will be side by side for the lead through turns 3 and 4. Pepper is now a part of this battle for the lead. If he's able to keep it going, he might even be able to get a podium. And Onoz will lead. Finezy and Yeety side by side. They're almost 3 wide for the lead again. White flag here in Gateway. Onoz has the inside, Yeety has the outside, and Finezy looking to make a move past Yeety, who, Onoz makes contact with Yeety. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead into the final corner. Oh, and this is about to be very close. More contact between Onoz and Yeety. Pepper's down the inside.
Oh!
And we go on the camera. Oh, contact! Finezy sideways. What has happened?
Finezy and Neymar spun out. Neymar has ended up off track.
Oh, I think I know what happened. I think someone did a funny... Yeah, there's a bit of a troll.
Uh-oh.
We have this problem every now and then.
It was quite a battle.
That was really good battle. Unfortunately ended by some asshole who decided to do that. Excuse my language.
Oh dear.
So some sort of exploiter decides to have his fun. As I believe they're still going. So I think it's safe to say that the race is now red flagged. I think I'm gonna have to cut a part of this video out.
Quite unfortunate.
Well, me personally, I have asked if race control wants to restart the final lap, and I think a lot of the drivers agree with me.
Yeah.
That was an amazing final lap. Unfortunately, that it has to end like that.
If if we do not get a restart on that lap, then I think it's safe to say that Finezy will be taking home. Oh? taking home podium first.
Just some sort of exploiter, and now we sort of just wait for the race control to come up with who is the winner. And I'll actually open the I'll open the race control, like, sort of broadcast channel, if you would, which in all reality is just general. So DSA has posted the video. And I believe they're going to judge who has won out of the finishing order, out of the final corner. And if that is the case, I believe this win might be going to Finezy.
That would certainly be an earned win nonetheless.
Oh, that was a very... I don't have a way to put this video up on the recording. Well, actually I do, but... Should I? I feel like I should. I feel like...
by all means.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
If you have to put an 8, I also have a clip, but...
Yeah, so... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download this video, I'll put it up on the recording so you at home can all see. If you would not mind paying attention to the game, just in case he announces the results. So let me go to... I'll just add it here. Media source. Oh, well,
race will not be redone. Finezy wins. Onoz takes second, and unfortunately did not see that last one.
I believe it said Pepper takes P3, which means Yeety will be P4. So, congratulations, I guess, to Finezy. Very, very good win there. And there we see Yeety's car getting flung a little bit again.
It is being yeeted.
Yeety getting a little bit yeeted. I am getting the video up for you guys so you guys can see. So there we see in the top right, this is the finishing order. And I believe they're gonna take it at the moment the exploit attack hit. So if we full screen this, we can see that Finezy there in that McLaren was ahead in the lead very confidently as well. And there, just as the exploit attack happened, Onoz in P2, Pepper in P3, Yeety P4, and I am unable to make out who is in P5 there. I need to see if I'm able to make out that name. Oh, Useless is in P5, is he? Oh, I viewed DSA as he got flung. Oh, I just watched you get flung as well. Well, not exactly the finish to the race that we would have wanted, I imagine.
Certainly not, but again, fine racing by everyone regardless. We will not let a exploiter ruin the race as a whole by any means. So, very nice job by Finezy. Congrats, my friend. Did very well.
A very nice win there from Finezy. I find it quite ironic at the beginning of this race I was telling DSA to kick the randoms from the game so this wouldn't happen. He said it was fine for now, and as we can see, it did not remain fine.
Yeah,
but what did remain fine was Finezy's race pay. I'm so sorry for that. That was not even good.
And Yeety takes the lead. Yeah.
And Yeety takes the lead. And as I try to get a nice camera angle on Finezy, he begins driving away. So Finezy wins here at Gateway in round 4. Again, not exactly the finish I was really hoping for. That would have definitely been a very nice finish there. I mean, there we can just see on the replay the cars just sort of flung everywhere. And there we can also see DSA literally die. Owning the camera. Why did he drop it like that? But yeah, not the race we would have wanted here, but definitely very well done from Mr. Finezy. And actually, I'm gonna go and try to look for Finezy in the channel so I can interview him. And if that is the case, we will probably
Yes, if you are indeed doing it. In that chat is questioning if there will be an interview or not.
So we'll get a little bit of an interview with. So I'll be moving to generals to do this interview. I don't think you can talk in there, so I'll come back probably. Finezy is muted, so that's always lovely. Finezy, do you not have permission to talk in here? That is odd. Why does no one have permission to talk in here? You know, let's go to the,
We just don't want to speak.
Oh yeah, true. Well, I mean, you don't want to speak. Finezy literally doesn't have permission to talk. Let's try to...
Hello? Hi, hello.
Oh, there he is. Hello, hi.
Hi, oh my god. Why I got the developer's role? Who gave that to me?
I'm not sure. Definitely definitely not the ending we were probably looking for at this race. But
no, I didn't want it done like that, bro.
Yeah, you definitely did have quite a large lead actually out of turns 4 in the replay we were provided, so you would have won it either way, so congratulations on that. I mean just fast
fair play.
Oh, sorry.
Fair play to Yeety and Onoz. Battled the whole 115 laps.
Oh, that was such an entertaining race.
Yeah, this must have been one of the best races of the season. No.
Oh yeah, and it sadly has to end like that.
No bias. No bias.
Yeah, no bias or anything, of course. I mean, it must have been hard battling for the entire race.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
It was you, Yeety, it was Pepper battling for the lead as well until some sort of contact, I believe, in the middle of the race put him further back.
It was tough as fuck, but like fair play to Yeety and Onoz, racing relatively clean and Hard battle the whole time.
I enjoyed the battle. It was annoying though when Lemon kept sensing because he was lagging.
Yeah, nah, Onoz was the biggest sender of the three of us.
He
without
didn't
a
even
doubt.
try to make the corner
Without a
sometimes. It
doubt.
was like
No
he put me in the wall. He did all
No
this
bias.
stuff.
No bias or anything, but I can definitely agree with you there, Yeety. But yeah, definitely.
I mean,
sorry.
I want to
Go
strengthen
on.
him, but he does have a valid excuse.
Go on, pop off, I guess.
Right.
I'm gonna strangle him.
I'm gonna take this
I'm gonna
opportunity.
I'm gonna rap.
Opportunity to. You're gonna rap the book.
I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna rap.
Bro's gonna
Let him
rap.
cook, let him cook.
Bars. Right,
Yeah.
let you cook this.
Bars.
But yeah, congratulations on the win, Finezy.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to say that I'm gonna retire at the end of the season.
Congratulations on the win, enjoy it, even though it was definitely not the ending you would have wanted.
Nah, but
You waited and congratulations on your retirement.
The last thing I hear in the voice trend was congratulations on your retirement, Finezy. So, not the ending we would have wanted here at Gateway, but an ending nonetheless. Finezy walks away a race winner. I mean, Finezy didn't have the strongest season openers, but I mean, he has been towards the front so far in the past 2 races, I believe. Definitely. Oh god, excuse me. Definitely a very entertaining finish there. Entertaining drive. A very large battle. I wanna spread my thank you to Mr. War Sniper 121 for joining me in the commentator box. Here he is. Yeah, anyways, thank you for joining me in the commentary box, and thank you all for watching. Tune in next time for round 5 of the Pummu Indycar series, which will take. I always forget to have the schedule open. Oh my word! Oh no, the next race is Pocono. Oh boy. Well, tune in next time to view absolute chaos at its finest. And thank you all for watching.